Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. And this is Denise Fernandez, as the channel says. Let's see what we have, Capricorn. For this tarot reading, we have the Bat, Awakening, Initiation, and Inner Depth. This is like major 8th house kind of Scorpio energy here, for sure. And there's some depth here. And there's definitely an awakening, which is, really good. I feel like it is. Chimpanzee, curiosity, intelligence, and the shadow side. All right, so, interesting here. Let's see what else we have, Capricorn. And let's use these cards here before we kind of amulet. All right, and we have the solstice. All right, so the solstice is, I would assume this is the spring solstice that is coming very soon. I think it's March 22nd. But the amulet, this is a change. It's a new, just like awakening and initiation is something new, so is the solstice. So there's something new happening here for you, Capricorn. And the amulet can be kind of a charm where somebody's kind of holding on to it and just kind of thinking about you, right? Or maybe rubbing it, kind of like a little lamp, right? Like a magic lamp. It can be like that. This is interesting, this reading thus far, because I'm curious what, well, somebody may have a shadow side here, but there's curiosity here and there is insight, both. In other words, there's intelligence and there is insight, spiritual insight. Shapeshift. Yeah, shapeshift is you are trying to definitely shape your destiny, like you're trying to create your own reality, right? If you could be thinking, well, I want this now in my life and I didn't think I wanted that, or just anything. You're just trying to shape your destiny and your life path. That's what shape-shifting is. And we can all do that. We're given many different kind of qualities and kind of situations at birth in our natal chart, but the shapeshift is the free will. Yeah, and some people will use it and others will not, and that's just how it is. That's how it is, you guys. Let's see what else we have, Capricorn, for you guys. And let's see, we have the child, which is a new beginning, or a child, maybe a birth, maybe the wealthy man. Look at that, Capricorn. And the staircase. This is about a choice. Somebody, when we see shapeshift, we know somebody made a choice about their life. That's it. Right? They're like, I'm in charge, or I'm in charge as a co-creator with the universe, but like I can have some influence on my life and how things turn out for me. Right? For sure. Life just doesn't happen to you. No, sometimes we might feel like that, but that's not how it is. No, it's not. So let's see what else we have. Go check out Reality Transurfing. You guys want to hear something really great, right? It's coaching. It's sort of. So let's see. It explains the reality of nature, really the meaning of life. It's kind of really what it is. All right, we have this choice that's been made. Somebody's shape-shifting. They want a new beginning. Maybe they had a shadow side here. That part's not clear. Knight of Cups. Sometimes when we see curiosity, intelligence, and the shadow side, Capricorn, it's because somebody got curious about themselves and their own shadow side, and they got to know themselves, you or them, and said, hey, this needs to be changed, or I need to work on my shadow side, right? Everybody has one, some are a little darker than others, but everybody has one. Judgment showing up in the reading, and we saw awakening with the bat. So before we continue, Capricorn, if you want to get your own psychic reading, you sure can. I'm always checking for accuracy. They're lots of fun. If you don't know somebody, you maybe, you just met them, things like that. They're kind of a question mark to you, right? Can read a couple people. We do them over a video call. And when we do cards as well, you are telling me which cards to pull you are, and you can get a past life reading. I'm certified. Those are Dolores Cannon style. Those are super cool. Yeah, and Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading for you guys. Everything is in the description box. So in this reading, Capricorn, we have Judgment. She is waking up the dead. Now, maybe this can be a renewal with somebody sometimes because it's rebirth sometimes. And somebody might have went away and worked on their shadow side. Maybe you're thinking, oh, good, that was the necessary piece. It's possible. But in this reading, you or them, Capricorn, is feeling that you have a lot of power and influence over your own life and your own destiny, for sure. So we start with the Knight of Cups. That is an offer of love. It is. And we know a choice was made here. This could be happening right at the spring solstice, which is less than a month away. Yeah, it is. It's about, I don't know how many days away it is, 25 or something like that. But yeah. All right. The Knight of Swords sits in the challenge. Something ends here. Something ends because somebody worked on their shadow side. In this reading, we have the Knight of Swords. He's taking some aggressive action. The Five of Pentacles is like leaving somebody out or something out. It could be leaving out qualities that no longer, right, that we're just bringing lack, right, the way we behave, bringing lack into our lives. It could be somebody into your life or their life. It could be somebody who actually physically leaves somebody out. Here's the Eight of Cups, walking away from something unfulfilling. And the Three of Wands is, it's a card about the future. He's looking at his ships in the bay, right? He's like, hey, I can have a new life. I don't have to do this, whatever this is. Or I'm getting a new life because I've changed. I've worked on my shadow side. Could be. And the Knight of Swords sitting in the challenge with the Page of Swords. There's a lot of curiosity right here about taking action. Maybe you are curious about them doing this. And it can be the other way around, curious about if somebody will accept an offer, if you'll accept it, Capricorn. The Judgment card is why it's all happening. That is a decision because we have the choice, the Two of Doors over here, which is a decision. It's called the staircase. At the top, there's two things to choose from. And Judgment was a decision based on a choice. Yeah, it was. Yeah, this has been made, this decision, because we have shapeshift and the solstice, right? So we know somebody already made a decision to really influence their life, their new beginning, their growth, and things like that. And here is their life path for sure. The Eight of Cups is external. Maybe somebody is walking away from something that is unfulfilling with the devil. That could be you. They walked away from you. It could be you walked away from them. But this reading is really kind of focusing on something new coming here, and maybe rebirth. But and there is an awakening. There's a spiritual awakening here. Yeah. There's definitely a spiritual awakening because, yeah, we have Judgment and we have the Bat too. So the Ten of Wands is how somebody sees themselves in the reading. And, this Ten of Wands here, they're seeing themselves as putting a burden down, setting it down with the Seven of Wands. Yeah, setting down a burden, something heavy, especially with the Eight of Cups here, walking away from something that is heavy and burdensome and very overwhelming with the Seven of Wands. This could be like I'm defending myself as well. Because with the shadow side, somebody can work on their shadow side and just start to defend themselves in their life. And what I mean by defending is like it can be like kind of because it has to do with your thoughts and your feelings kind of about something that's overwhelming. But it can be like I'm defending my right to be happy because we have the shape shift and we have these choices that are made, right? Yeah. And so the Ace of Pentacles is in the past. And let's get a card with it. Eight of Swords. Yeah, there's a release here to have a new beginning. There is. And there's a feeling here that I need to drop anything that is kind of holding me down, oppressing me, right? Or suppressing. Maybe somebody who's suppressing in this reading their own wishes, their own personal power until they did the shadow work and they're like, what? I don't have to be in this situation, or I don't have to think this way or like that. I can really, I can shapeshift my life now because I've worked on my shadow self. I know what needed like improvement or insight, right? Three of Wands is the future card. It is looking at the ships coming. This is the concern. See, the concern is the future here. Yeah, and the Five of Pentacles is in the environment. It may be hidden with the star. Somebody might feel lack with you, Capricorn. They could have created their own. This has to do with hope and faith and not feeling in lack anymore. It could be literally leaving somebody out in order to have something which is full of inspiration. The star is in inspiration. Can be an Aquarian too, right? Could be, yeah. Two of Pentacles right here, showing up here, and this is what somebody's learned. This is, it's very a curiosity about themselves, probably. Four of Wands, or they've learned that this is about learning what you really want in your life, and can I have it? It's like learning. This is like, in this reading is somebody who wants a new beginning in their life, and in this reading they're saying I can have it, and that's what was learned here after some type of kind of mulling over. Could have been an intuitive insight, but something happens in this reading with these Five of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, where something happens and it puts somebody into an awakening. Yeah, it kind of propels an awakening here, and that is when somebody realizes I can have a whole different life here. This is beautiful. I feel like this is the person who is coming in this reading, Capricorn. Yeah. And we have the Ten of Pentacles showing up in the potential outcomes. Get a card on that. We have the Ten of Swords with it. So the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, completion, right? For sure. Endings, Five of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. But it's all to move into personal power and to really go for you, Capricorn, to go for what this person really believes in, and or you are doing this. But it's a beautiful reading, because not only does it talk about two people, I believe they're going to come together, but it talks about somebody who has changed their life through insight, through personal knowledge, through knowing about themselves, through shadow work. And they're like, wow, now that I've done the shadow work, my whole life is changing. I'm not in this frequency anymore. I let go of blah blah, and I'm just doing really well, and I see life as more exciting, more inspiring, and more passionate. Yeah, it's really very cool. Thank you so much for joining me here, Capricorn. I feel like that's how this person is feeling about you. Yeah, very cool. Thanks so much for joining me. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the little bell in order to receive all my notifications. I will also link the Pisces new moon video at the top of the comments for all the 12 signs. Thanks so much, guys.